people? Somewhere in quarantine with your girl Bella Zane Creed. And today we're going to talk zodiac signs. Yes, there's nothing better than talking about the stars. And since we're just a few weeks away from Gemini season, I think that's a great place to start. Let me talk about some of the characteristics and traits that are indicative of the Gemini, male and female alike. But today I want to focus on the female traits. And just as a disclosure, yes, your girl Bella Zane Creed is a Gemini, as if you didn't already know. All right. So, number one, the Gemini is extremely intelligent. One of the most beautiful traits of the Gemini is the level of intellect. Truly, the Gemini is a walking, talking book of resources. I don't care what your subject matter is or what industry it is, the Gemini can talk about it. Absolutely. There is no doubt about it. Anything you need to know, the Gemini knows a little bit about everything. Number two, the Gemini is very flexible. The Gemini is a mutable sign. They are able to adapt in any environment and in any situation. Great person to be with during the quarantine. Number three, loyal. Geminis are so loyal. Once we commit to you, there's no turning back. Our loyalty is 100%. Not unless, of course, you cross a Gemini. And just a side note, the Gemini is very slow to anger. So if you get a Gemini and you get them to where they are truly angry and they walk out on you, that means you've done something quite serious, because our loyalty is unwavering. Number four, the Gemini is very creative and innovative. If the Gemini is sitting and thinking and you think they're idle, I can assure you that that amazing brain of theirs is coming up with an idea that could be the next billion-dollar idea. The capabilities of the mind of a Gemini is, I can't even begin to explain to you the possibilities of a Gemini. If, in fact, you have a Gemini child, let them express their creativity. I can assure you, if you listen to that Gemini child and you take some of the notes and the ideas that they come up with, be it an app or a design, they can be architects. Oh my gosh. The profession of a Gemini is the ability to talk and to influence people, and the power that we can control the room, the charisma that Geminis come with is just amazing. So be it children or your spouses, support that innovative idea. It is so powerful. I can guarantee you they can come up with an app that'll take you to the moon if you allow them. Very, very smart, very intelligent, very creative and innovative. Let them be free with that. To number five, the Geminis they want to be free. They want to at least feel free. Freedom is very important because the Geminis are so innovative, and we're an air sign that we want to feel free and we want to feel open. So if your Gemini child or spouse is always opening the windows while the air conditioner is on, or they're always rolling down the window in the car while they have the heater on their feet, they just want to feel free. They want to connect with nature. So allow them to do that, because once you start boxing in a Gemini, you may just have a problem on your hands. A Gemini will shut down on you if you box them in. They don't like to be controlled, and they don't like to be held down. They're self-managed, and they love to fly. Let them be an eagle and soar. Number six, they're very slow to commit. But when they do make a commitment to you, I can assure you, you'll have a friend, a lover, a wife, a husband for life. Number seven. How can I put this? Well, you get 2 for 1. Geminis are known to be the twin. So for me, I could be Kimmy 1 minute and Kylie the next. But either way, the traits, they do not change. You might get Kim, and she's sweet as pie and innovative, and you might get Kylie, who's sweet as pie with a little salt and innovative as well. So you do have the 2 for 1, and you have that dual personality. Sometimes that can be taken as not serious, like we're not serious about life, but I can assure you there's no other sign that's more serious about life than the Gemini. So with number 8, love to travel, love to see the world, love to see new things. Travel is a part of the sign innately. Constantly on the move, never sits down, always on the go. Always talking about this, talking about that. Mouth is going 100 miles a minute, just like the mind. So, if you want to get somebody who can communicate and travel the world and do it all at the same time and while juggling a family, friends, and 3 jobs, the Gemini is the one for you. Number 9. Geminis are very slow to anger. I think I mentioned that earlier. They're not one to debate. If you want to debate and fight and argue, the Gemini is not the partner for you. The Gemini is always seeking peace and solace. That's the reason that we love to travel and feel free. And we can easily do that by ourselves. We don't need anybody to travel with. We'll see the world alone. Because again, we always go with 2 people. You and your twin. So we always have someone to go with. That's us and our other personality. All right, guys. Number 10. And let me look at my notes here. I think that was an area. Okay. Yes. This is a big one. We're not one to gossip. Do not bring a bone to a Gemini. Unless it's constructive, the Geminis are not interested in hearing it. Not one to gossip and talk about what this person is doing and that person is doing. The Gemini is too busy trying to create possibilities for their own life. The Gemini is too busy trying to develop the next move that they're going to make to be worried about what the Joneses are doing. Absolutely not. We don't get caught up with what the other person is doing. We don't get caught up in name brands and we have to have this and we have to have that. Because we're so creative, we can create those things for ourselves. This is another tip that I want to give you. If in a relationship specifically, if you're in a relationship with a Gemini female, let me give you a little secret. If you really want to get that Gemini female who is flying like a butterfly in the sky and soaring like an eagle, listen in very carefully. All you have to do is treat her kind and loving. Give her freedom. And trust me, she'll come running to you in your arms. But don't tell her I told you, okay? Shh. We'll keep that one between us. I hope these 10 tips help you. This is for entertainment purposes only. I don't own the rights to this song. Your girl, Bella Zane Creed, on the Gemini. Until next time, guys, be blessed. Stay Rona free. Somewhere in quarantine.